Hello traders, welcome back to my daily trade journal series. I try to journal every day because accountability is the only key to real growth as a trader. And today was a pretty tough day. I ended up the day being down about 1,300 on my funded account. So despite having like pretty bad sleep the other day, the last few days, and today being much better, I knew that would catch up to me eventually. So that's why for my journal, I usually keep track of my sleep to see how my sleep has been. And if it had a bunch of bad sleep days, I know I got to try to get more rest. The weekend was also pretty messed up as well because I worked out a lot, pushed a lot of exercise in, and that left me really sore and tired. So I started this morning a little bit tilted, and that ended up hurting my overall P&L. But in terms of the VX algo, we had some good signals today. We had 9 a.m. market structure flipping bearish signal. That ended up playing out pretty good because market structure was indeed bearish. And once we lost the MOB here, once we lost this level where we lost the MOB and we back test and fail, the market just kind of kept going down from there. And then once we lost that 62.90 level, if you guys were here for last week's video, I talked about 62.90 being a crucial level that we need to maintain if we want to be bullish. And as you can see here, once we lost that level, we back tested, went down, back tested, went down more, and that flushed it to the next level. And this level, the 62.60-ish level, kind of held, and we bounced it from there. And then eventually over here, when Trump announced more tariff, it flushed more. So this flush came from Trump announcing the tariff on Korea and Japan, and this went on to the rest of the Asia countries that he announced tariff on. But eventually we recovered. We claimed the support here, and we're moving up from here. So now we're in no man's land. We can go either back here or back down to support until the next decision is made. Unless we either break over or we break under, I will remain neutral from here at this point. But overall, signal was 2 out of 3. If I had just followed the signals and the structure, I probably would have done really well. But the fact that I got tilted and had some big things that happened in my life this morning, that didn't play out well, and it caused me to kind of downward spiral. So my biggest lesson today is that I could have locked in profit at around $150 if I wanted to, and I could have stepped away and locked out my account. But because I was tilted, I kept trading, and that pushed me downhill. So I hope that gives you guys a little bit of understanding of how trading is so important to your mindset, or your mindset is so important to trading. Therefore, as far as tomorrow, I would continue to watch those two levels. So clean up this chart a little bit. So for tomorrow, the levels I would watch is probably 62.60 again. If we lose this, we'll go bearish. And then the upper level, I would drag this down to 62.80s even. I would say if we can break above 62.80s, we could potentially push further up. So I hope that helps. And if you want honest trade journals and real market insights, subscribe, follow, give us a thumbs up. Thank you, and have a great day.